Today I'm going to show you guys how to clean, process, and store your catch. So stay tuned, check this out, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to Jetty Rocks Fishing, and I'm Mike D. So you've been out fishing, you've had a good day, you've caught a lot of nice fish, but you got too many, you can't eat them today. Too many to eat. So what do you do with them? I'm going to show you what I do, how I take care of my fish, process them, put them in the freezer so I have them for a later date to enjoy. Alright guys, so you got your catch. You've been out fishing, you've caught whatever it is that you caught, sheephead, trout, offshore stuff like porgies or red snapper, and you've got them in the cooler. Well, what I like to do is after I've already put them in the cooler during the fishing trip, I bring them home and I transfer them to a different cooler and I ice them very well. I want my fish to be very cold, and I like to keep them at least overnight, and I'll go as far as 3 days depending on how much fishing I'm doing, how many things I'm catching. And then that way I'll clean the whole weekend's catch in one shot. So no longer than 3 days though. 3 days is the absolute max that I'll keep fish in a cooler. So now that your fish has been iced very well and they're nice and cold and firm, it makes them a lot easier to clean. Now you're going to do your cleaning process. Alright guys, first thing you gotta do when you're preparing your catch, get your knife good and sharp. And I find the best knife sharpener is your car window or your truck window. Go through a couple times. That way, let me go the other way. Whew. You fillet the fish like you normally would. Take the fillets off the backbone. You skin the fillets. You take the pin bones out. And you have a nice finished piece, a nice finished fillet. Alright guys, one thing I always do when I'm preparing my catch to put them in the freezer, after I fillet them and rinse them off, I always set them soak in water. Just regular old tap water, just let them soak. Some people can put ice in it, you can do that, make it really cold. But I just put them in some nice clean tap water, let them sit in there while I'm cleaning the rest of the fish. I'll give them another real good final rinse, and then I'll put them in some Ziploc bags. Alright guys, well once you got your fish all cleaned, you got them all rinsed and ready to put in bags, you get you some Ziploc bags, some quart size Ziploc freezer bags, and I write my date on, whatever it's going to be in the bag. Like this one I have trout, whiting, and black drum. This one's just going to be black drum. So I just sit here and just load my bag full of how many I'm going to eat at one meal. So I put quite a bit in one. Because I got me, myself, I got Amber, Summer, and Cheyenne most of the time on the weekends, and we always eat fish on the weekends. So I'll fill it up pretty good. That'd be a good sized bag right there. In this bag we're going to put the trout, put two black drum fillets in here, put trout fillets in here, whiting fillets. There's another whiting right there. There it is. And all you do now, after you get to this point, just fill it up with some clean water. You put pressure, push it down as you're doing that, and you'll get all the air out. Just like that. So you get a nice bag of fish ready for the freezer. And fish frozen in water like this will stay good up to a year. I've never gone past a year, but I've eaten fish in my freezer that's been in there for a year. So this is a really good way to store fish. If you're not going to eat them that day that you catch them, you just clean them up, put them in some water, a Ziploc bag, stick them in the freezer, y'all. Alright guys, a quick tip for you guys. After you've already taken your fish out of the cooler, you get all this excess ice. And what I like to do, because I'm kind of frugal, is I'll take these blocks of ice, take a Winn-Dixie bag, any kind of grocery bag, put as much ice in here as I can put in here, tie it up real good. I have a bait freezer out here in my shed. It'll save my ice. It'll last me at least 1 or 2 more trips. Now if it's really bloody ice, I usually don't resave it. But this ice is pretty clean. I got 2 good bags out of it. That's enough for 1 fishing trip. Well, hey y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Just a couple things that I do to store my fish, how I take care of them, how I process my fish once I catch them. And I hope you guys found it informative. You know, I've been asked many times, how do I freeze my fish? Well, now you guys know how I do it. And you don't have to do it that way. You can vacuum seal them. You don't have to freeze them in water, but I just find, for me personally, I think they last longer and they taste fresher if you put them in water. Some fish can't do that. You can't put kingfish in water, you can't put tuna in water. So there's some certain fish you do have to vacuum seal. And I'll put that in a later video down the road when I catch some more kingfish or something. Well guys, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for watching this video and for subscribing to my channel. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you all. I truly do. If you haven't subscribed, go on over and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Come join the family. Well guys, I get to see you again soon here on the water. Tie lines, y'all, and enjoy your fish.